Now notice first of all here how much yellow birch bark I gathered. Okay. Now I don't believe in the philosophy that a lot of so-called survivalists, wilderness survival teachers and whatnot have, and they say, you know, use the smallest amount and do things the hard way. Well, you know, this is the wilderness. This is life, and my opinion is life is hard enough in many areas. Why make it harder? When you're out here in the wilderness, you've got to remember that it is not the absolute technique. It is not the absolute perfection that's going to keep you alive. It's using your brain. It's planning ahead. It's being patient and calm, keeping your wits together. That is what keeps you alive in the wilderness, whether that's in a wilderness living situation or a wilderness survival situation. It's planning ahead. Now notice this is a nice dry day. The snow's wet, but it's sun's actually peeking out here and there. The bark is dry. My tinder is dry. Okay? Don't wait until it's pouring down rain to get your tinder, because that just makes life harder. Instead, plan ahead. Say, you know, it's cold, it's wintertime, I'm gonna eventually need a fire. It's dry out, so gather your tinder when it's dry. Put it between the layers of your clothing to keep it dry. Keep it from getting wet. Don't put it against your skin, because the dry tinder will actually absorb the moisture of your skin and get damp. Put it between the layers of your clothing. Now what I'm doing here is I'm working my tinder. You can never work your tinder too much, but you can work your tinder too little or not enough. See, right here, this is your yellow birch bark. You see how it's kind of in strips with all this curly stuff hanging off? Well, you don't want to try to get this to catch a spark, because it's not going to. What you need to do is you need to work it into a fine shredded nest, just like shredded paper. And so you want to keep shredding these sheets of bark until you have a nice nest here. Now notice how much I have, all right? I'm not working with a teeny little bit. It's available, and so I'm going to use it. Again, make things easy on yourself when you're out here. There is absolutely no reason to make things hard. Now, if you're in a really set up situation out here and you want to challenge yourself and make it harder, fine. But don't do that unless you have the luxury to do that. Okay, now you see I have a nice nest, kind of like a squirrel's nest right here. My next step, since I have my dry tinder, it's shredded, I have a nest, it's on bark to keep it dry from the snow. My next step is to get my flint and steel ready. Okay, so got my steel, regular old pocket knife, which you should always carry when you're going out into the wilderness, and my flint, which I like to wrap in leather, because it helps to protect the flint from breaking, chipping unnecessarily, and wearing down quicker than it needs to. And it also makes a nice grip. The leather itself is nice and sticky, so it holds in your hand really easy. So what you want to do is you want to get your flint down in. Don't hold your flint above, okay? Don't hold it off to the side. Put your flint in the nest. And once you have your flint in the nest, kind of pile the nest up around the flint a little bit. And then work your spark. my flame going. There's no real hurry here because I have plenty of tinder. I'll gather that tinder together. See, it's as quick and easy as that. A few simple sparks and some yellow birch bark prepared nicely. Enough of it, and I have fire. Just like that. Very quick, very easy, extremely effective. Okay, so very quick, easy flint and steel method of lighting a very fast fire in the winter in the North Country with the bark of the yellow birch. Key points to this short video were: keep your tinder dry, work your tinder a lot, more than you think is necessary. Okay, you cannot overwork your tinder. Make sure you have enough tinder. All right, don't start out with a teeny little bit and expect you to get a nice fire going. Okay, now this was just showing you how to light the tinder. All right, I didn't have the fire lay built and put the tinder in the fire lay once it was built. Okay, if you were going to do that, have all your wood ready. All right, just like I've showed you in some other fire videos that I've made. Make sure you have your fire lay ready, your wood ready, your tinder right next to your fire lay. As soon as you get that flame in the tinder, you move it into the fire lay. But for just tinder lighting purposes, make sure you have plenty of tinder, keep it dry, work it more than you think needs to be, keep your area, your fire area, and your tinder protected, okay? And when you're using the flint and steel, put the flint down inside the tinder nest. Don't have it up high or off to the side. Really sink it down inside there so the spark makes direct contact. That's about it. Practice, 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 and experiment. Use dry flower heads and different types of bark. Shred it up. See what you can come up with. Have fun with it. I mean, that's the whole point of learning, right? Have some fun with what you're doing. And if you would like to learn more about many wilderness techniques as well as the medicine ways of the native cultures, why don't you come up and visit us here in Vermont. For now, I'm White Wolf with Ways of the Wild Institute. Enjoy.